Hi, I'm Tom. In this lesson we're going to take what we've learned in the lesson so far and put it all together by learning two simple scales. We're going to need to be comfortable fretting notes and picking notes before we can put them together. If you feel like you need extra help with these, then check out my two videos, Fretting Hand Basics and Picking Hand Basics. To practice these away from a computer, we're going to need to be able to read tab. If you haven't already, please check out my video on the subject. You'll be surprised how easy it is to learn. When you're all tuned up and sat comfortably, we need to place our fingers in the second position. From here we're going to play the G major scale, picking each note one after the other with downstrokes. I'll play it first up to speed and then I'll break it down slowly. So we're going to start with the 3rd fret on the low E string, or the 6th string, and we're going to play this with our middle finger. Then we're going to go to the 5th fret on the same string with our little finger. Then onto the A string, we're going to play the 2nd fret, then the 3rd, and then the 5th. And we're using our 1st, middle and little finger for these. Then we're going to move up to the D string and play the 2nd fret, the 4th fret, and the 5th. And then we just use the exact same fingers when we're going back down. Making sure we're staying in position the whole time. I'm now going to play the same thing but with a tab on screen. There's a link in the description so you can download the tab for both of the scales used in this lesson. It might be tempting to use 1 or 2 fingers to play these scales, but try and be strict with yourself and stay in position. Before you concentrate on timing, make sure you're playing each note clearly first. After you've got that down, then you can practice to a metronome set to a slow rhythm. I'm going to show you one more scale to keep you busy. It's similar to the last, but this one's the G minor scale rather than the G major. I'll be going into greater detail about the differences between these scales in a later video, but for the time being, let your ears get used to the sound. This time we're going to be in the 3rd position rather than the 2nd. Here's the whole scale up to speed. So we're starting on the low E string. We're going to play the 3rd fret with our 1st finger, then we're going to move up to the 5th fret with our ring finger, then the 6th fret with our little finger, then the exact same thing again on the A string, so 3rd fret, 5th fret, and then 6th fret with our 1st finger, ring finger and little finger. Then we're going to move on to the D string and play the 3rd fret with our 1st finger, and 5th fret with our ring finger. And then we're going to go back down using the exact same fingerings as we used on the way up. Like before, here's the whole scale with the tab on screen. Again, the link for this is in the description. As with the major scale, take this slowly at first. As you feel more comfortable, build up the speed little by little with a metronome. You should try and incorporate these 2 exercises into your practice schedule. Practicing each of these for around 5 minutes a day is enough to improve your coordination, picking and timing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.